Hey everyone, it's Jim, welcome back to the channel, and we're going to be talking about the 8th Oasis album, What Could Have Been. Now obviously Oasis bowed out after Dig Out Your Soul, which was an incredibly experimental, really good album in my opinion, with lots of different sounds on it. They really were trying to make a statement with the album, go in a different direction. What would have happened if they'd have stayed together? Now obviously we know that Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds, basically that first album was probably going to be the 8th Oasis album. And I honestly think if the Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds album had been the 8th Oasis album, I think the success would have been insane. I think one of the problems with Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds is Noel Gallagher's not very charismatic, Noel Gallagher's not as good a singer as Liam, Noel Gallagher is just not a rock star, he just doesn't have that presence. And I feel like that's really handicapped his solo career. Don't get me wrong, he's still very successful, but no one really is captivated by Noel Gallagher despite the songs being truly first class. And that first Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds album is one of the greatest rock albums debuts ever in my opinion. It's incredible. And I think if you'd have lent Liam's vocal to some of those songs, Oasis would have become popular again. They were obviously very popular, but they would have become massively popular again. I feel like it could have ushered in the second era of Oasis taking over. Now, I'm sure some of you guys know that there are AI channels on YouTube which are putting Liam Gallagher's vocals onto some of Noel Gallagher's songs. And they've done it for If I Had a Gun, they've done it for What a Life, they've done it for Everybody's on the Run, they've done it for Simple Game of Genius. And it sounds incredible. And this is AI. This is like someone pasting Liam Gallagher's voice into a computer and hoping for the best. Imagine if you'd have done it. Because I have said this so many times. If I Had a Gun is a better song than Wonderwall. It's a better love song than Wonderwall. It's one of the best romantic rock songs written in the last 25 years. And I'll say that to anyone with a straight face. I think it's an absolutely stunning piece of work. I really, really do. But no one really, everyone still says, oh yeah, Wonderwall. It's weird, but If I Had a Gun's way better. It's way better. There are way better songs than Wonderwall. And what I'm finding is, people just remember the nostalgia, what they grew up with, or they remember what Oasis did. If it was Oasis doing it, they'll remember it. If it was Noel or Liam doing it solo, it just won't cut through. But imagine if Oasis had done If I Had a Gun with Liam on vocals. That AI version already sounds great. I feel like it could have captivated Britain, the way that they captivated them with Wonderwall. Liam's voice is perfect for that song.
If I had a gun, I'd shoot a hole into the sun. Love would burn this city down for you. If I had the time, I'd stop the world and make you mine. And every day would stay the same with you.
Now, I do actually think Noel Gallagher really does deliver on If I Had a Gun vocally, but I think Liam takes it to that next level of Anthem. This would be an anthem. Concerts would be belting this out. This would captivate regular people, not just Oasis fans. The beauty of Oasis was Noel Gallagher wrote these spectacular rock songs and then filtered them through Liam, who is just able to cut through. He's able to get regular people on side. He's able to give you an anthem. The only time Noel's really done that is Don't Look Back in Anger. Don't Look Back in Anger, you have to give it credit. Noel's voice is perfect for that. And it's changed everything, obviously. And it's an incredible song. Mostly elsewhere, it's just Liam's voice that does it. Mostly. And, aka What a Life is an incredibly underrated song. And if it had been done by Liam, there's an AI on YouTube of Liam doing that, and it sounds great as well. That song is such a great forward-thinking, forward-moving rock song. I think it's the potential of What a Life, could have been massive.
Someday you might find your hero. Some say you might lose your mind.
Everybody's on the Run as well. If they'd have done If I Had a Gun as the first single, aka What a Life, and then Everybody's on the Run, Oasis will be back on top. I truly believe that. I truly believe that that Noel Gallagher first album was good enough to take over the world. It's just because people didn't care enough because it was just Noel Gallagher. I wanted Oasis, if hypothetically, to be able to break through that slump they had with, Heathen Chemistry not doing as well, Standing on the Shoulders of Giants not doing as well. Still a massively successful band, but they started to be viewed as just a singles band. They started to be viewed as not great on albums anymore. Don't Believe the Truth kind of catapulted them back, and it did. For example, Lila was Liam again on vocals, cutting through. Dig Out Your Soul went more experimental. This could be that return to Oasis captivating the regular person, becoming that people's band again, still having that gas in the tank to be the band of Definitely Maybe, to be the band of What's the Story and Morning Glory, because these songs are that good. They really are. And there was something, even though they sound like massive Oasis tunes, there was still an ethereal, kind of spiritual, kind of reflective quality to If I Had a Gun, What a Life, and Everybody's on the Run, but they still could have been on those albums. So I feel like it was a great mix.
'Cause everybody's on the run, everybody's on the run. Hey man, love, you gotta hold on. Hey man, love, you gotta hold on. 'Cause everybody's on the run.
I would keep Noel's vocals on Dream On and The Death of You and Me and Stranded on the Wrong Beach. I feel like you get that mix. I feel like the problem with Noel is his voice works better when you don't hear it as often, and it sounds like an insult to Noel, but I love Noel, so it's not. But his voice really stands out. Say, for example, when you've got Liam, it's like a different flavour. Like, that's what works so well about Oasis. And I feel like lots of people have struggled with just Noel's voice. Even just with Liam's voice. It goes the same token, Liam with his solo career. People have struggled to just hear them on their own. And it just hasn't cut through. Whereas the beauty of Oasis was that combination. So I'd still have Noel doing some vocals. But again, I would have Liam doing If I Had a Gun. I think that would have just turned everyone's world upside down when they heard him do that. Honestly. Everybody's on the Run were great, similar song to Stop Crying Your Heart Out, where Liam really pulls your heartstrings. Such a song of unity like he did with Stand By Me. That would be Everybody's on the Run. And then What a Life is just that speed of that song and just the marching forward, and Liam sounding great. He's great at that sort of song. I would have tried to have a few Liam Gallagher Penn songs on here. Obviously, we don't know what they would have been because this never happened. It's completely hypothetical. But say some early BDI songs, Standing on the Edge of the Noise, would be great on the 8th album. 4-Letter Word. The thing about 4-Letter Word is it was the single for BDI. It wouldn't remotely be the single on this 8th album I'm talking about because it's not good enough. It's not. When you got stuff like If I Had a Gun, Everybody's on the Run. Liam's singles were nowhere near in the caliber of what Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds were doing in the slightest. But it's still a strong, decent song, so it would fit and it would be a solid album track. There's also Millionaire, I feel like would have fit on the Oasis 8th album. I'm not going to do the track list because I just wanted to talk about the flavour of it and just the ideas of it and what it could have been. And I feel like, again, it could have been finally Noel getting that nod from the mainstream again, once again tackling it and grabbing them and having no doubt that Oasis are this stunning band, because there was doubt, but if you come back with songs like this with Liam belting them out, they would have took over the world again. I truly believe that. If you guys want to talk about some songs you would have loved to have heard on the Oasis 8th album, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think of the ideas of this, what the sound would have been, what you think about what I've said, what you think about some of the AI Liam Gallagher covers of Noel Gallagher songs that are out there. Let me know all that good stuff, and please subscribe if you'd love to talk about Oasis and British rock, and I will see you guys in the next video.